Hi, folks. It's Paul the Boss Man back again. Before I get started on today's topic, please check out my website, www.theboss.rocks, helping restaurant owners, managers grow sales, profits professionally and personally. Today, we're going to be talking about hiring. I'm sorry, the board is just a little bit off there. Let me see if I can adjust this. There we go. Which is ironic because I just talked about staffing. Perhaps you won't watch these videos back to back because if you do, they're probably going to be pretty boring. Uh, Believe me, it's boring writing the same stuff on the board and let alone talking about it. But I don't know when I make these if people are going to watch them in sequence or they'll, uh, only watch one and not the other. So hence a little bit of overlap today. Um, First is how do I get people to apply? Help wanted sign is I find the best thing. I've told this story a few different times. Um, uh, One of my former boss's boss, didn't like the fact that I had help wanted sign up instead of using the company banner that said I'm now hiring. I said, explain to them it's universal. You don't have to read it to know what it says. You barely have to see it to know what it says and what it means. Um, and So in that respect, it's really important. Um, Again, it's important for it not to be a banner, and because the sign is universal. Also, use internet. Everybody's on the internet nowadays. It's the wave of the future. So um, you got to use the internet. Oh, excuse me. Employment magazines. Their ads are usually pretty cheap. Um, and then recruiting. Go out and find people yourself. Use incentive for referrals from your employees and staff. Uh, Try stealing people from your competitors. Um, and then check out the places that you shop at and notice, good people there. Um, Apartment complexes put little signs above where the mailboxes are. You can actually even do flyers as well in not in the news, in newspaper boxes, not mailboxes. It's illegal to do mailboxes. Uh, Include a little starburst or something or an advertisement on your marketing ads. Okay. Um, and then the other thing is learn to use all these things, or at least most of them. You may find one of them works well for you, and that's great. But uh, don't forget to use all of them because you need all of them. Okay. And if you don't now, you will in 2 years because things change. Um, again, we're looking to hire good people, people of character. Okay, and that's what you're looking to judge. You're wanting to judge their character. Um, I gave the sample in the last video about someone, the owners looking to promote somebody from within, and telling them that they wanted him to uh, try the job for a day, and that they were going to have a shipment of 17 cases come in, and they wanted him to be in charge of inventory control, but they wanted him to fetch the inventory, say there was only 16 there, and the next day they brought him in to talk to him about it, and he decided it was against his morals. He couldn't do it. He got the job because he was morally up. So that's what you're looking to. Think of these questions in advance. I'll give you some samples later. But mix them in, and don't ask all of them at, one back to back, because otherwise the employee knows where you're going with it. Um, Remember that good people succeed. That's part of the reason they're good people. Okay, you can't teach character. If their parents haven't done it, you're probably not going to do it now. Um, and you have less problems with good people. They show up on time. Um, they have less drama in their lives, and it allows them to be at work more and everything. They recognize responsibility and accept it. So, um, don't let a good person walk out the door. I know many places now are having everybody apply online, which I'm not a big fan of. Um, you know, yeah, maybe you can get more applications this way, um, but I would still always be a fan of person walking in. It takes more effort to do that. You want to see effort from them. Uh, ooh, but if you get a good one that walks in the door, um, don't let them out the door. At least set up an interview with them, even if you don't have time to do an interview with them or talk to them a little bit. At least set one up with them. Uh, most employees, restaurant candidates, are looking for work now. They're out of work. They want work now. They're going to take the first job offered to them, and they want to find one as fast as possible because they ain't going restaurant to restaurant to apply. And it's, let's face it, finding a job's harder than working a job usually. So, uh, don't waste their time with hiring. Or try to make the whole hiring process as quick as possible. And remember, these are minimum wage people, so if you're not offering them one, somebody else is going to real soon. Um, check your applications daily. I always I always require all my people to put any application that's new on my desk. So even if I wasn't there, I saw it first thing. Um, if you have to go online to check, then check it every day. Okay. Um, Pre-screening saves time. Having a good, thorough application to fill out is important. Talking to them a little bit when they drop it off. Every piece of information counts. Okay, so pre-screening will save you time. For example, if you need a daytime cook, there's no point in interviewing a bus driver because they can't work the hours. Uh, remember that two people can replace one and vice versa. Um, so keep that in mind. Um, Read the apps well. So many managers, they just browse through it. They don't really read it. Try to get to know the person, okay, from reading their app. Get a feel for the applicant. Uh, Number 5 is interview. Um, uh, and a good, make sure you do it at a good time of the day. And time, you have your scheduling proper where you have time to do this. Uh, or it's a good time of the day where you'll have time to do it. And a good interview is going to take 30 to 60 minutes. Okay, and this is just how it should be. This is because it's gonna why take so much time? Because it's gonna save you time later. You hire the wrong person, you're gonna be pulling your hair out. Be prepared. Reread their application. Have your questions ready. Confirm your needs. Confirm the position they're applying for, and that's what you need. Confirm that your hours match, that the positions match. Does their skills translate? Um, is the pay scale close? What they're looking for and what you're offering are they close? Can you find a middle ground there? They're looking for $20 an hour. They're not they're not going to work for you. Okay, you can't afford it. Even if you're offering your best pay, it's still not going to be enough. Oh, excuse me. Uh, Here's a set of questions. Um, who's your these help draw out character? Who's your role model and why? If you had a superpower, what would it be? Uh, Tell me your story. Describe a former boss. Uh, and there's all kinds of questions. You can Google the internet, come up with them and stuff. Think of some up on your own. Maybe use the example of the one I gave you about the inventory, and mix them in with your things so it's not so obvious. That also know he's looking for a character type thing, so I'm going to just be super honest about everything. Uh, don't make it obvious. Um, Select the right people. Selection. Make sure you're choosing the right people. Are they capable? Do they have the skills? Um, does their schedule and their hours match up? And remember, there's a difference between schedule and hours. Schedule what hours they can work. When I say hours, it's how many hours they can work. Um, Are they a team player? Will they fit with your staff? Will the compensation be okay? You want to know all these answers before you make the offer. Okay. Make sure you make your offers in writing. Describe pay, schedule, hours, training, expectations, meal plan, insurance, any other benefits you have. So there's no gray areas. Describe their training, who's going to train them, how their training is going to go, what your expectations of them are, all these things, and put as much of it in writing as possible because it's taken more seriously and it's remembered better that way. That's it on hiring. And again, come visit my website, www.theboss.rocks, helping restaurant owners, managers increase sales, profits, grow sales profits professionally and personally. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.